Yo, can we just start this video by pointing out Bakugo is literally trending worldwide. Now, I don't know if this is just for me, but it literally says trending, and #1 trending is literally Bakugo. He's trending alongside Dynamite and Ground Zero. So MHA fans are literally losing it after the spoilers of this week's chapter. I can't even believe he's #1 on trending. Like, I've seen MHA trending, like, sometimes maybe like in the top 10, top 15, but for it to be trending worldwide at rank 1, give yourself an absolutely big clap. With that being said, let's just jump straight into it. My Hero Academia's 6th popularity poll is now out, and honestly, this is not as surprising if it is a little disappointing. At #1, we got Bakugo. This is okay. Bakugo absolutely demolishing Deku. Todoroki. The top 3 is always obvious. Ida, Aizawa, Kirishima, Hawks, Endeavor, Shindo. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, who the fuck is Shindo? Shindo is the green Deku we saw in literally 2 episodes in season 3, and he's number 9. I'm starting to think these popularity polls are absolutely rigged. And in number 10, Shigaraki. First of all, I just want to point out it is extremely disappointing not a single female made it into the top 10. But going forward, Present Mike at 11, Yayaruzu, the first female appearing at 12, Denki 13, All Might 14. All Might is surprising that he's that low. Jiro 15, and the main girl losing at number 16th. It's kind of disappointing, honestly, but the most surprising one out of all of them is number 20, Mirako. Now, I don't know when this popularity poll was taken, but how is Mirako number 20? Now, that is a massive disappointment. But moving forward, guys, we finally have confirmation of Bakugo's hero name, and I thought to show you guys it here because he actually has it translated, and there's different translations to it. First of all, it could be Dynamite, the god of great killing bomb, or Dynamite, the great bomb killer. So there's a few different translations to it. Keep that in mind. This is the spoilers. There aren't any translations out as of yet, so keep that in mind while you go. And as always, guys, please be sure to support the official release of the My Hero Academia manga over at mangaplus.com. The next official chapter, My Hero Academia chapter 293, will come out Sunday, December 6th. Remember, reading out Manga Plus directly supports the offer of the My Hero Academia manga Kohei Horikoshi. With that being said, let's just jump straight into the spoilers. Alright, jumping straight into it, the chapter starts once again with Mirio, basically where last chapter ends. Quite a lot of villains, or Nomus, I'm guessing these are, come out of nowhere. They start attacking Mirio. They're going straight for best genius, and Mirio coming in clutch power absolutely demolishes these Nomus. The chapter then moves over to Bakugo. Bakugo still mad about the fact that Deku is out there risking his life, but he's being dragged away. It looks like Bakugo is trying to re-enter the fight here. The next chapter is Bakugo absolutely screaming his hero name. This is where the fan translations could be a little questionable. As you just know, I told you it could be Dynamite, Dyna, and then spelt with All Might's might. Bakugo, you know, pretty bad with coming up with names, but I gotta be honest with you, Dynamite is pretty cool. The other hero name I would have hoped he would have chose would be Kachan. Kachan would have been super cool. I mean, I don't know, a lot of you apparently don't like the hero name Kachan, but I feel like it would have been super cool, especially since Deku always calls him Kachan. I mean, hell, even Bakugo would have been a pretty cool name. Dynamite, like, you're literally copywriting All Might, but I like it. It's funny, it's hilarious. It's definitely a step up from Explosion. What was it? Explosion King Murder Bomb? I love Bakugo's hero names. This will most likely change in the future. But moving on, it looks like DABI once again is a center focus this chapter, hugging Todoroki. Yo, we get some brotherly hugs in this chapter. DABI's just absolutely juking Todoroki's ice attacks, goes in and hugs his little brother. On the other side, on the other flip side of the battlefield, Giganto Machina is still struggling against Best Jeanist. It looks like Mirio is holding off the Nomus for Best Jeanist to pull down Giganto Machina. It does look like it is about to snap, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Elsewhere, Endeavor, oh my god, Endeavor is still suffering from PTSD. Watching Todoroki and DABI hug, actually suffering from PTSD. The dude hasn't moved from his spot in the last like 3 chapters. Like, I don't blame him. He thought his own son, his true successor, had died, and the fact that he's now seeing that DABI's alive is pretty fucking detrimental to your mental health. The chapter then pans over DABI activating his fire form. I don't exactly know what he's saying, but he looks like he's crying. Kind of looks like there's tears coming out of his eyes. It then looks like Todoroki manages to dodge or at least kick. I think Todoroki manages to kick DABI away. It does look like, and this gives a chance for Deku to come in. I'm not entirely too sure what Deku's doing. And then the chapter actually ends on Kirishima. So it's a pretty interesting chapter. Next chapter, we're probably going to see what's going on with Kirishima. There is a chapter summary out we're going to read together. The Hero-Saturated Society is the title for this week's chapter. The chapter starts with Mirio as predicted. Flashbacks, he got the information from Bubble Girl. He wanted to participate, so he asked the game. He asked Eri to heal him. All this time, Eri was practicing with insects or lizards. Yikes! It looks like Eri has been slaughtering a lot of insects and lizards. Mirio bowed his head and apologized to Eri because he wants to use her power. It looks like so. It does look like Eri does actually hear him. Back to the war zone, Mirio was having inner dialogue saying that he's not someone that could finish Nomus in one punch. So he's in the next scene. He screamed for help. This time, there's little light in the sky, which was Bakugo. So it does look like Bakugo actually helping Mirio. The Bakugo-Mirio team-up, something I never knew I wanted. Best Jeanist asked them, have you seen the world Bakugo? Bakugo was grinning and told the Best Jeanist that Bakugo was only temporary name, and I've been wanting to tell you. And this is where he reveals his hero name, Dynamight, God of the Great Killing Bomb. Jeanist apparently laughed. Ida, Nejuri, Compress, and Spinner each were shown to give reactions differently. Obviously, they all think Bakugo's hero's name is terrible. I mean, what can I tell? Elsewhere, as I mentioned, Giganto Machina is waking up, still being tied down by Best Jeanist. DABI hugging Todoroki, and obviously Endeavor's reaction. And the chapter ends with Kirishima. Guys, My Hero Academia chapter 294 looks absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Jim, as always. Peace!